Hey there, welcome to my channel at the Starlings. If you're new here, I'm Peggy. Thanks for joining me today. In today's video, I wanted to take you through a little bit of a new adventure that my family is on. We are working towards buying more nutrient-dense foods and incorporating better quality foods into our diets. So I have 3 grocery hauls to show you today. One is from a local farm that's local to me. One is from a natural food store that is close to me. And the third is from Azure Standard, which if you haven't heard of Azure before, you can check them out. I'll link them below. Azure Standard is an online organic grocery store that creates a lot of their own products. They have very high standards of organic, non-GMO, pasture-raised, grass-fed meat, and all kinds of products. They also have gardening supplies, they have feed, they have household products, cosmetics, just all kinds of things, very high standards on all of that. So you can order online and you meet at a cooperative drop location. So a semi-truck meets you there and everyone helps unload and sort everyone's orders, and then you take your order home. So it's really awesome. So I want to show you those 3 hauls today and talk to you a little bit about why we're doing this. So basically, we decided in our family to start caring a lot more about what we're putting into our bodies, about purchasing quality ingredients and quality foods and consuming those, because it's going to be better for our health. It's more nutrient dense. We want to teach our children how to eat properly and teach them about the correct nutrition that has been going on for centuries with ancestral eating. So you can find this information with the Weston A. Price Foundation. I can link all this below, and you can learn about the dietary guidelines that they have that are very different from the US diet guidelines, and you can find out what is wrong with politically correct nutrition and why we should eat more like our ancestors did for better health. So I can link all of that down below so you can do your own research and see if this is something you might want to do for your family. But I thought I would take you along on this journey that we're going on. This also involves cooking a lot from scratch, not eating processed foods. And we've kind of already been on that for pretty much our entire marriage. We've been married almost 11 years, and I've pretty much always cooked from scratch, and we've not eaten a lot of processed foods, but we eat even less now. And I think it really has benefited our health. We don't get sick very often. Our kids don't get sick very often. We, don't suffer from any major medical issues. I think that has a lot to do with it, but you can find out more information from the Nourishing Traditions book. I can link that book below. Also, Sally Fallon Morell wrote that book. She also started Wise Traditions. They have a website, a podcast you can listen to. So there's lots of information out there about eating this way, about why it's good for us, why it's healthy, and it doesn't demonize the good healthy fats like butter and lard and eggs and eating lots of traditional foods. So come along with me and I'll show you our 3 grocery hauls. So this is a local farm shop where I'm gonna pick up some meat today. I'm in Northeast Florida, so this is a local farm. The closest local farm that we have, that I know of, that does meat. So they have pork and chicken and beef, and it is not all the perfect standards like organic and grass-fed and all of that, but it is local. So I think it's a good start for us. So I have 6 chickens here. Those are all antibiotic free and free range. That's about as good as those get, but again, it's local. That's great. Some smoked sausage, some soup bones. I'm going to use that for bone broth, and then some beef stew meat, 2 beef chuck roasts. This is all, everything is local, but again, not grass-fed or organic or any of that. And then I've got all of these pounds of pan sausage, and also from the same farm, so all local. So I think this is a good start for us getting out of the grocery store, supporting local farms, eating more local food. But I'll be looking for a source for organic and grass-fed and pastured meats next. So it's a good start. All right, so here's my next haul. This is from my local natural grocery store. I got a few things, so I thought I would just go ahead and show you real quick. Okay, so I've got 2 gallons here of some raw milk from a local dairy that's nearby, and in Florida we have to buy this as not for human consumption. It's considered pet food, so that's how we have to buy it. So as long as it's labeled properly like that, we are able to buy raw milk in Florida. And this dairy is not too far away, and it is, I got 2 of those, so that's awesome. Really excited about that. Was really happy about the price and really surprised by that. So then I also got a couple jars of my favorite kimchi. So that's the fermented food that I typically eat. I'm going to be branching out into some other fermented foods, but this is the main one that I typically buy. So got that. And then I got a couple things to make some homemade cleansers and things. So I got Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. I got unscented so I can add my own oils to that. I got this green tea to drink while I'm out and about. It's unsweetened green tea. Then I got this jojoba oil. I got this organic one that they had. So I'm going to use this to go with the Castile soap and some water to make some shampoo and some facial cleanser, some other things. And then I got just a few oils. I have some at home already, but I'm running low on some and needed to get a couple of these. So I got lavender. They had an organic eucalyptus that I got, and then I got tea tree. So I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So that was all from my natural food grocer. So I was really happy with that haul, happy with the prices of the things that I got. I was surprised at how inexpensive the raw milk was compared to some other local farms nearby that have it. So I was really excited about that. Each gallon of raw milk was only about $2 more per gallon than my typical organic whole milk that I was buying. So I'm really happy to know that it's not going to be too far of a stretch for my family's budget. So that was my natural foods market haul. Next, I'm going to tell you about my Azure Standard haul. Here's a quick clip of what it looks like unloading the truck. Okay, here's my very first Azure Standard haul. So we're going to start with all this butter. So I got this Rumiano organic butter, and it's grass-fed, it's salted. I got this and this Grazier's butter, which is also grass-fed and salted. Sometimes when you order from Azure, they'll tell you that something is low in stock and that you have to, you may not end up getting that. So this Rumiano butter was gonna be out of stock. So I put this butter in my cart as a backup, but they ended up getting more stock. So now I just have a ton of butter, but that's awesome. I'm gonna freeze it. This ends up being somewhere around 25 pounds total of butter. Then I got 2 5-pound blocks of raw cheese. So this is raw Monterey Jack, and this is raw cheddar. And these are between $5 and $6 per pound each. And so each of these are 5 pounds. Then I got some garlic here, 1 pound of garlic. And then I've got some lemons. This is 2 pounds of lemons. I got this probiotic sour cream that I wanted to try out. You can buy more of this. All these things you can buy more of and bigger, more bulk portions and sizes. Then I got organic all-purpose flour that's unbleached, some blackstrap molasses, some yeast. I got 1 pound of that. This is a 10-pound bag of flour, 5-pound bag of organic cane sugar, and I'll use the molasses to make brown sugar also. Then I got 2 pounds of dry roasted peanuts. Definitely gonna get a bigger bag next time. I've been making my own peanut butter, so that's what I wanna buy lots of peanuts for. And then I've got 5 pounds of organic rolled oats. And then I bought this beef broth. I've got 3 16-ounce tubs of this. I've had some trouble getting beef from my local farm that I like to get beef from. They're just getting very popular and getting sold out easily, so I have a hard time getting bones to make my own beef broth. I get it sometimes, but I wanted to get this as a backup for when I'm not able to make it. And then I got these organic flour tortillas. This is 3 bags of that. And then I got this grass-fed ground beef, and it's also organic. And this is also something that I want to get from a local farm that does grass-fed beef, but they were just out of it. So I checked with Azure, they had it in stock. So it's about the same price as my local farm. So whenever my local farm is out, I know I can get it from Azure. So pretty excited about that. I have 10 pounds of ground beef here. So that was probably the most expensive. The organic grass-fed ground beef tends to be more expensive, and especially if you're used to just grocery store or regular ground beef, it can be, it can feel quite expensive, but it's more nutrient dense, and I'm excited to feed that to my family. So this was my very first order. I'm excited to order more next time. I've already got an idea of some of the other things I want to order from Azure, but this is such a great way to provide nutrient dense organic foods for my family at good prices. You order everything online. They let you know what you're going to be getting and if there's anything out of stock. So it was really easy. It was very organized. I was impressed with how easy it went. So this is my Azure Standard haul. So I'm cutting up all the cheese that I got from Azure Standard. I got 5 pounds of raw Monterey Jack and 5 pounds of raw cheddar, and I was tasting it just to see, how it tasted. Does it taste any different than the store? Oh my goodness, it is so good. I am like shocked, surprised. It's just incredible. I am so happy to have this cheese. It's more nutrient dense and it tastes incredible. So I am so excited to feed this to my family. I'm so thankful to be able to order from Azure Standard, and this is definitely going to be reordered every time I make an order from there. I've got so much cheese here. I'm not going to have to go to the store for cheese for quite a while. That's awesome. I'm cutting it into about a little less than 1 pound blocks, and I'm putting a couple in my refrigerator that I will shred as we need it. And then the rest of it I am freezing. So I'm freezing the whole block. My understanding is that you want to freeze the whole block versus freezing the shredded cheese, but it's going to be kind of crumbly. So it's not going to be the best for like sliced cheese, but I don't use a whole lot of sliced cheese anyways. I use mostly shredded cheese. So it should work just fine when it's thawed out, and run through my food processor to shred it up for whatever recipe I need it for. So, but it tastes delicious and I am so excited to have this. Thanks for joining us today. I hope this video was helpful or informative for you in some way, or at least entertaining to come and see what's going on at the Starlings. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Can I say bye?
Bye.